What's up, YouTube? Y'all talk to me, baby. What we got going on today, man? What subject we're talking about today? What exactly am I coming up with today? Y'all know y'all be on y'all edges, man, when I come up with something, cause y'all ain't no telling what it's gonna be.
Because you think you cannot walk without your former slave masters. And if your former...
But hey, like I always tell y'all, man, it's not personal. I just educate, you know, get people to look at stuff different other than what we've been taught. You know, most times I'm included in the video. So we gonna jump off in it today, man. This particular subject I just came across probably about a week now, and that's why I had to do a video on it, because I told people this was coming. Y'all thought it was just a movie. Y'all thought they were making 1, 2, 3, 4. It just movie. I remember when the first one came out, The Purge. I'm talking about The Purge. I remember when the first Purge was coming out. Me being woke and knowing what's going on is way more than just a movie. Especially when they came out with The Purge Election Day, which came out a few months before the actual election. Sign some attention, man. We got to stop being gullible to everything that they show us. We gotta stop believing everything that they show us, because you gotta understand, they want control of our minds. If they get control of your minds, they get control of your spirit, and they can guide you anywhere that they want. They use fear to do these things too. So this video came across. I'm gonna try to put it in this actual video so y'all can see it yourself. Chicago, Illinois. That's a new law. This is not none of them saying, this is not none of them making up. You know, y'all got y'all people out there. Oh, he's a conspiracy theorist. Oh, he's this or he's that. You can look this up yourself. They're passing a new bill or law that's going to allow criminals. Keep this in mind now. Mass criminals, they're released out of prison. Criminals now, they're going to be free. Some of these criminals, boy, they in prison right now in Chicago, rubbing their hands. It's some of y'all they been wanting to get and being in prison. So now these people is passing a law that's about to let a slew of criminals in Chicago, Illinois, out of prison into your neighborhood. And it's the Purge law. Is it doing that? The law allows, listen to what I'm saying, it allows the criminals to commit criminal acts and will not be arrested. Allows them to commit these crimes and not be arrested. These folks literally can break in your house, and you have to decide the force to use on these people. You got to decide that, not them. So, and right now, this law is just in Chicago, Illinois. You know, you got some people like, well, they not going to be able to pass that law. They might not be able to pass that law everywhere, but it's insane to even know that they even think that they're going to even pass this law in Chicago. Now, keep in mind, some states are going to catch on, and they're going to pass that law. I understand. Even if the other states don't pass this law, the criminals still going to roam. So don't think the criminals just going to stay in Chicago after they going to commit these crimes, and don't think with these laws being passed in other states that it's not going to influence criminals in your state. So we got to understand, man, and I try not to get too biblical with some of y'all, because some people ain't there. They, you know, I'm not talking about church. There's two different things. You have to be able to see behind the smoke. A lot of church people can't. They so blind. The Bible even said that. The Bible said in the last days, they gonna be so blind till the blind gonna lead the blind. So you got church people don't even see this stuff, or they've been so spiritually blinded to, you can put it right in their face, and they're not gonna see it just like a worldly person. These things that the Bible warned us about, the Book of Revelation. And, you know, even the Bible told us that we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities. So what people fail to realize, they think that when these bills are being passed, that they're actually by regular people that look like me and you, but it's not. this thing has been Satan control system. So anything that you've seen is going against God and his word is Satan driven. And that's what people is feeling to realize. That's why when a person like myself or somebody come on you, take down to you, y'all gonna look at it like, oh, that's a regular person, or that's a person, who are he to tell us what's going on? And that's why the blind leads the blind, because you will listen to the ones that's trying to kill you with this stuff instead of the ones that trying to heal you. So you see the difference in that. But these people is passing this law, and let me tell you about this law. Like I said, it's going to allow these criminals to commit crimes just like the Purge movie. It's going to allow criminals to legally commit these crimes. And you as a person have to determine what as the type of force to use on these people now. Now, let's do this like this, right? Remember they pushed the whole feminine movement, right? Women don't need a man. See, I've been trying to tell y'all this stuff because there's a reason why they pushed this stuff. And we're not blaming nobody, so just hear me out when I say this. The feminine movement made women believe you don't need no man, you can do it on your own. And you remember I told y'all last video, what would a criminal rather do? Break in the house with a man there or without a man there? It's a no-brainer. A criminal is going to target single mother homes, single women. They're going to always target y'all the most. Was to get the woman away from the protector. So you use this psychological spiritual warfare, and women believe with the whole feminine movement that she don't need her protector, right? And look what happened. It was so many single women terrified. It was terrified. You had more women going buying guns than they ever have. Now all this time, when these guys, I know guys that's been married, girls I dated or whatever, you couldn't pay them to go and buy a gun. You trying to tell them, you trying to buy them guns, you trying to teach them how to shoot. They ain't want to listen to you, they ain't want to do none of that until that fear struck and looked them dead in the face. Then now they want to buy guns, they want to shoot guns. This whole game was to get y'all divided, called divide and conquer. So you get the woman out from under the protector, which is the man, and she's on her own. Who are these criminals going to target? It's a no-brainer to wake up and understand this stuff, man, that, you know, these people push these laws for a reason. They don't care about you. They don't care about me. Y'all follow their game, but these folks have a whole nother agenda, man. So, with that being said, they releasing this law come January 2023. Y'all can look this up. I'm going to try to put it in this video. I'm going to try to put it in this video. The Purge law. Y'all thought it was just movies. I told people this thing was coming. They called me a conspiracy theorist. Oh, he's a conspiracy this and he's a conspiracy that. And one thing I got to understand too, I hate to understand that when you walk in a certain authority, in a certain power, you're going to see this stuff that the average person not going to see. And like I said, again, I'm not even talking about church people, because the average church person can't see this stuff. How many preachers prepare their congregation? And I know some of y'all be like, how can they compare? Yes, listen, if you walking with God, God's supposed to be telling you some things that's going to happen. This is the word. He will, if you follow him, he will put in his people. You see what I'm saying? Young men will dream the dreams. They're going to have the visions. This is what his word says. So if you're not being able to see this thing and warn other people, then are you really a true believer? I don't say Christian. You know I don't say Christian no more. I got away from that whole little Christian thing, because everybody is a Christian. Everybody. Like a man on the street with a bottle of wine in his hand gonna tell you you're a Christian. So I don't do the whole Christian thing no more. A believer carries signs. A believer can actually speak the word of God into existence. I ain't talking about quote scriptures. Everybody can do that. I'm talking about doing what I'm doing now. I told people this stuff was coming, and these people say that's when you know you following God, because you have to warn the people. If you ain't warning the people, I'm not talking about quoting scriptures. I'm not talking about that. I remember when people was, when they made, and I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna let y'all go, popular, right? And I was at a job, I hadn't been there a long time. I was trying to warn these guys. Y'all don't see what's coming, man. Y'all going to get this. They coming with something more powerful than this. This just a test run, okay? And not to even mention the other stuff that they tamper with. So, y'all people run and do this stuff, man. These people lead y'all exactly where they want y'all to go. You gotta listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. You call me conspiracy theorists or whatever. But hey, like I said, man, I knew it was coming. I told y'all this stuff was coming. And how many of y'all prepare for this stuff? One thing about fear will show you unprepared people. It's going to expose them. It's going to expose unprepared people. God's people are supposed to always stay prepared, because faith is with prepared. If I ain't got no food to eat, my faith knowing that God is going to supply me food, whether he put the food in front of me to kill a deer, he can make a deer run by me. That's my food. You see what I'm saying? If people think that, and you saying you got faith, that he's supposed to put a dead deer in front of you. No. He said faith without works is dead. So, if I'm relying on God to feed me, he'll supply me the deer. I might have to do the rest to catch it, and to kill it, and to eat it. So, what I'm trying to tell y'all is, our faith has been swayed because of fear. You say you a believer, but you're really not a believer. You're a Christian. You're a follower of the agenda. And this is not no, like I always tell you this, whatever I say is not personal and then like that. I fit in these videos. I used to be a follower of the agenda. No longer that, I'm a follower of the creator. And it's a difference. But hey man, y'all watch this video. There's more to come. Like, share these stories, man. Share these things, because, hey, wake up. We got to wake the people up. If you woke, you should be sharing this, because we got to wake people up. Like, subscribe, comment. Y'all already know what it is. Come out.